Hello student, Hemant Sir is here again. We have started our chapter water, and in this chapter we have already covered about the word what is water, its chemical component, the chemical composition. Then we have already covered about the uses and the various sources of water. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the distribution of water, the natural distribution of water. Okay, so let me share the slide with you so that you can go through accordingly. Okay, so let me share the slide first. So here we have the natural distribution of water in India. Okay, so let's discuss all the points related to it one by one. Okay, so water availability in India, totally it depends on the seasonal monsoon. Okay, the water which is distributed all over the India in different regions accordingly, it totally depends on the monsoon. Okay, the rain in India. The monsoon brings heavy rain over most of the country is between the month June and October. It is between June and October. Okay, you have to just remember the month. Okay, the heavy rainfall takes place in India during the June or between the June and October. But exception in Tamil Nadu. What happens in Tamil Nadu? It is exception and receives over half of its rain from October to November only. Okay, so it is very important point that you have to remember. Okay, in Tamil Nadu, like half of its rain falls during the month of October to November only. Okay, it is just different from the other. India ranges from place to place. Okay, India ranges from place to place like waterless condition like in Thar Desert. Okay, to the place with the rainforest climate where most of the time like most of the rain is fall in that particular area. Okay, and that is the northeastern state. Okay, and here we have one place called Cherrapunji where heavy rainfall takes place all the season. Well, not all the season but every year. Okay, next. यानी चेरापूंजी एक ऐसा एरिया बेटा जहां पर सबसे ज्यादा रेनफॉल होता है इंडिया में, एंड इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर. और सबसे कम बारिश होती है बेटा थार के डेजर्ट में, विच इज इन इंडिया. ओके, इन जनरल द नॉर्दर्न हाफ ऑफ द कंट्री sees greater extreme in rainfall. Okay, means इंडिया के अलग अलग प्लेसेस में जो रेनफॉल है बेटा इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशन, माउंटेन इन दैट कंडीशन एंड द फॉरेस्ट. ओके, इंडिया हैज अ लार्ज नेटवर्क ऑफ रिवर्स टू, और इंडिया में बहुत ज्यादा नेटवर्क है बेटा रिवर्स का भी. ओके, देयर आर 3 अरेबियन मेजर रिवर्स इन इंडिया, लाइक वी हैव इंडस, वी हैव गंगा एंड द ब्रह्मपुत्र. Okay, these are the 3 main rivers which originates from the Himalayas and drain nearly 2/3 of the land area. Okay, and these 3 rivers are very important and provide water to the many part of the earth of India. Okay, these rivers also count for nearly the same proportion of Indians total water resource. Okay, whatever the fresh water is supplied, okay, to the human being and other organism also, these 3 rivers play a important role and they contribute the major role in order to provide fresh water to the living organism, whether they are plant or animal. Okay, water in these rivers is strongly influenced by the monsoon. Okay, and the main source of water in these 3 rivers like Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra is the monsoon and the rainfall only. Okay, which is nothing but the monsoon. Okay, everyone, so this is the natural distribution of water in India. Now we will discuss that with the help of the map. Okay, so I want everyone here to take a screenshot for that first, then we will move toward the map of the India where natural distribution of water is mentioned. These are the two maps which shows the natural distribution of water in India. Okay, so first we will discuss about the rainfall. Okay, so most of the the dark blue area, okay, that one. Okay, here 80% of the rainfall falls here only, that particular region. Okay, here in that particular part. Then between 16 to 80% rain falls in that particular region in here. Okay, here also. Okay, so this is the reason. Okay, as you can see in diagram. Okay, very less is like rainfall falls on that particular region. Okay, it is below 20%, and which one is here? Okay, here the rainfall is very less. Okay, in other diagram, as you can see here, the average rainfall is mentioned in centimeter. Okay, in centimeter. So over like very green part where highly rainfall is taking out. Okay, and the light one part, beta, the light green one. Okay, where very less water is fall, rainwater will form here. Okay, so this is nothing but the distribution of the water according to the annual rainfall. Okay, so just go through the diagram here. Okay, what are the parts and of the India covered with that particular color? You can go through that and you can identify in which area like how much rainfall is falling. Okay, so just go through that diagram once, twice, and just understand that where water is being present in the form of rainfall, okay, is or not, okay, or not. So this is the very important data which shows the natural distribution of water, okay, through your map. Okay, let's discuss more point related to it. During the monsoon, okay, water level in the river increases gradually and may result in the flood also. Okay, if a rainfall is taking out very high, then that rainfall water or we can say the monsoon water will drain in river only. Okay, due to which it may cause the floods. On the other hand, during the dry season, water level goes down quite a bit in most of the large rivers. Okay, so the water level goes down during the summer season or the winter season where no rainfall takes place. Smaller tributaries and streams generally dry off completely. Okay, like small river, lakes, they generally dry off completely during the summer season, and by which most of the animal and plant they suffer from the lack of water, which is called as the scarcity of water. We will discuss that also. Okay, so to regulate water flow in this river and distribute water more evenly throughout the year, large dams have been built on the number of rivers by the human activity. Okay, in order to store that water, to supply continuously water to the required region. Okay, the most and large dams are being formed. Okay, it may be used for the industries or domestic purpose or for the irrigation. Okay, these are the many purpose we can perform with the help of the dam. Even we can produce electricity by the stored dam of water which is stored in a dam. We can convert it into the hydropower station. On the other hand, mountainous and the hilly region of the northwest do not allow adequate seepage. Okay, when water falls due to the rainfall, water falls on the surface, it run off very fast, because in rainy like hill mountain region or hilly region, the slope area is present there like this. Okay, so if water will flow on that particular region, it will flow very fast to the river and finally meets to the ocean. Okay, and most of the water is become waste. Okay, because it get mixed in the ocean water and become salty. So groundwater is mostly limited to the lower lying area, such surrounded by the water on three sides as valleys. Okay, the very important, the peninsular area of the country also do not allow the proper absorption of water. Okay, means if sufficient water will get percolate, then the underground water level will increase, and it is good for the human being. Okay, because we can harvest that water easily by using the electric motor nowadays. Okay, and therefore do not have large continuous aquifers. Okay, if we will not allow water to seepage in the earth surface, then the aquifers which are present stream inside the earth will get dry. Okay, that's why the percolation of water is very, very important. Though the coastal plains are the rich source of groundwater. Okay, because that region have a very like filled with the water, like ocean, seas, okay, and many like large dams also. Okay, so that water get percolate inside the earth and increases the water level of the aquifers. Okay, they can be contaminated by the salt water inflow caused by the overpumping of the groundwater. Okay, so like we are using the underground water with the help of electric motor, submersible pump. Okay, so by which we can like perform agricultural activity by this water. We can perform for the personal use of the human being. Okay, so these are the very important role if we will get that water collected. Okay, so the gigantic plain are however rich in underground water as the aquifers keep getting recharged and restored, because we are using underground water continuously every day. Okay, for the domestic purpose or maybe the industrial use or for other purposes also. So if we will use that water, then the underground water level will decrease. Okay, that means that aquifers will decrease. What is the meaning of aquifer? The water which flows in the form of stream inside the earth surface are called as beta aquifers. Okay, so these are the very important point that you have to remember, and you have to note it down on your notebook also. Okay, the science notebook. So I want everyone had to take a screenshot first. So student, here we have completed our today's session. Today's session was about, and it's really very important, the natural distribution of water. We had to preserve and conserve the water. We had to less use like during the performing many activities like washing car or maybe the supplying water to the farm field. Okay, most of the water will get evaporate or get percolate inside the earth. Okay, so that's why these points are very important. And if you are watching this video, please do comment on the comment box so that I can get to know whether students are joining or attending the class or not. Okay, and if you have not subscribed our channel, you can subscribe the channel also, so that you will get proper notification for your all classes. Okay, like 7th, 8th, 9th, whenever you will go through the higher classes, you will get most of the videos for your study from here only. Okay, so it is time to leave for today. So bye for now. We will meet in next class. Okay, definitely.